Hey everybody, welcome to Who Let the Dogs Out. Today we're doing a Q&A and tell them what we're talking about today, Sally.
Today we're talking about children being involved in training,
Okay.
couple moving in together, bringing two dogs into the apartment and walking two dogs together and they keep crossing over and getting tangled up.
All right, that's what we're talking about. And then I think we were doing a blurb about dogs in the heat today.
I've got some valuable information about dogs walking out on hot surfaces.
All right, so that's what we're talking about. So if you want to learn about all that, stick with us till the end of the show and you'll be entertained too. We promise. So stick with us.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Hey everybody, welcome to Who Let the Dogs Out, the podcast designed to help you enjoy life with your best friend without all the frustrations. Join us each week as we help families across the country do just that. I'm your host, Corey, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Sally.
Yeah, today, like we said, we're doing a Q&A. Those are fun because you guys ask the questions. We give you the answers. If you want to write in a question, you can by reaching out to
Sally at wonderdogtraining.com.
Yep, or you can drop your comments in your questions down in the comments below. Yep, so you could do that. Or, we also have Dog Talk. Dog Talk's where we come on and talk about topics related to dogs, dog ownership, dog training, things like that.
Yep.
We also got some interviews. We've done some interviews. We've done some interviews over the last little bit too. So go check those out. Some pretty good ones this year. So, for those of you who don't know us, my name's Corey, founder of Wonder Dog Training. Started the first day of 2018. Since then, we've trained thousands of dogs and thousands of families across multiple cities and multiple states. And you are?
I'm Sally. I'm administration. I've been with Wonder Dog since 2019 and just do things in the background and the podcast.
Yeah. Okay, this is kind of random, but I was just thinking, I was saying, how over the years helped thousands of families, thousands of dogs or whatever. And I was talking to somebody yesterday just about like how fast time goes.
Very.
Because we're half a year in to the new year already. And
Yeah.
I guess it's not really a new year because we're halfway in now, but
Yep.
yeah. And I was, because our, the business is 8.5 years old now. And it's like, we'll be at 10 years before we know it, So
Oh, we'll have to plan a big celebration.
big celebration. Because most businesses don't make it to 10 years, So, God willing, we will. But
We will.
God willing. It's just kind of interesting. The reason I was saying that though is because I was talking to Daniel, our marketing guy, yesterday or something, and he was mentioning something about it being a tough year, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, hell, well, the year just started. How's it been a tough year? And I was like, wait a minute, it hasn't. It's actually not just started. It's literally we're halfway through the year. Yep. So, anyways, okay. Anyways, well, that's it. All right. Well, I got a trivia question for you guys. We do a trivia question normally every show. So if you want the answer, stick with us to the end. But the trivia question is, according to canine psychologists and researchers like myself, not really, and Dr. Stanley Coren, I don't know who that is, but it was mentioned on this, the average companion dog has the mental capacity, language comprehension, and problem-solving skills of a human child at what age? So we've got some multiple choice. But the answer is kind of fun. So we'll do that at the end. So stick with us to the end if you want to hear that. Anyways, as we're going through the show today, if you learn anything, get any value out of today's show, if you're entertained at all, we just ask that you share the show with a friend, family member, colleague, something like that. It'd mean the world to me and Sally.
Click the like button if
yeah.
you like it, because that helps it with the algorithm.
Yep, subscribe, follow. And if you want to engage with the show, drop a comment down below.
Yeah.
And we've gotten one comment since the last show. And it simply says, thanks, guys, from Stafford out of Hawaii. So we appreciate you, Stafford. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And did you see Stafford's good news?
No, I didn't.
That he's helping train a friend's dog.
Oh, yeah, he texted me about it.
Yeah. Good
We're
for
also
you.
about to crack the big 400 on YouTube, folks. So we're 3 away. So I don't know. Maybe you're one of the 3 who could get us to the 400 mark. I don't really pay that much attention just because.
Yeah. Hey, and can you remember when we said Stafford should take Wonder Dog to Hawaii?
Anyways,
Stafford.
I actually did just have somebody reach out about starting a franchise this week.
But we would have to go out to Hawaii to check it out and make sure that everything was good, Stafford.
That's true. So, anyways, okay. That's pretty much it. All the house cleaning items. Cool. Well, how's it going in Sully's world?
Sully's world is wonderful. not had to crate him, which I know you already said. You didn't know I was crating him, but yeah. I don't give him access to my bedroom because that's his favourite, playground. So yeah, he's doing wonderful.
As I knew he would.
Yeah, still going out and finding his turtle.
You'd think the turtle would leave.
That turtle must be...
It's got to like it.
I wonder if they've got a really short-term memory because he finds him in the same place.
I don't know. You and turtles have so much in common.
Excuse me. My God. Out of the two of us, you forget more things than I do.
I forget so much. Yeah. No, I forget so much.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah, me and Paige have some dinner thing tonight, and she's like, told me about it 2 days ago. And I'm
Yeah.
like, did you tell me about that? She's like, yeah. And I was like, I mean, you could have bet me $1 million that, you didn't tell me that, and I would have bet it. I would have believed it. So, yeah. No, I'm the short-term memory spree off. It's just because there's so much rattling around up here.
Excuse me, I can sit here and talk to you, and after I've finished, you'll go, oh, I never heard any of that.
Yeah. What's even crazier, this one's even crazier. I get on the show. So after we get done, I upload the video and I upload the audio. It's 2 separate files to a folder. And then the guy, Gideon, he edits it and puts it all together and stuff. I will literally forget what we talked about on the podcast. And I'll have to ask you a lot of times, hey, what were the questions today? So I can put it in the title
you
file.
do.
Yeah. But I've been remembering more.
Good.
I haven't had to ask you in a while.
No.
Yeah, I've been remembering.
Well done.
Yeah. Anyways, so it's the memory's getting better, folks.
Good.
But yeah, no, I really do forget a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's because like you say,
I remember important stuff though.
you've got so much running round your brain.
Yeah.
Good job you're remembering the important stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy. But anyway, yeah, Mr. Sully's doing great.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Well, I don't have any dog updates other than we had great May, great start to June. So business is going good. Real excited about that. The Lord's been good. We've been very blessed. But on the cat front, last week we did a whole episode about how to introduce dogs to cats.
Yep.
I think me and the cat are crossing new inroads. Paige's cat, my fiance's cat. We're crossing new. I don't know. We're becoming friends.
Good.
I was trying to think of like a.
Well, even when Paige is there.
No.
Oh.
No. She was gone yesterday though, and I worked from the house, and so me and the cat probably spent like 7 hours, and she was basically just like generally in the same room as me, and then every now and then she'd just walk up to me and like brush my leg. And I've been picking her up more. She doesn't really like that, but I'll pick her up and just hold her for a second, and then I put her down. I'm just trying to get her like used to like slow bits of it or whatnot. But yeah,
No.
and she thinks if you're gonna give her some tuna, I mean, she starts going crazy. She's rubbing all up against you like your best friends. Even if Paige is there, she'll do that if I get the tuna out.
Is she
But,
very vocal?
yeah, she meows whenever you get tuna. Other than that, not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways,
There
making
we go.
inroads with
Wonder Dog cat training.
right.
Watch this space.
Actually, I think I said this whenever I briefly had a cat who I gave to a family friend. But I did buy WonderCatTraining.com a while back.
There you go.
I did. I
Watch
bought that.
this space.
Yeah. But I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to get a dog again. Yeah.
Not be long.
Not be long.
No.
I was actually just thinking when I was walking, I was like, me and Paige should go look at some litters. Just to look, just to get her used to seeing
Oh,
puppies.
yeah, that's right. You just gonna just go and look.
No, I really would. I'd be responsible. I wouldn't get one. Now's not the time.
No.
But it would be fun to go look. Just get her used to, hey, this is what we're getting ourselves into. You know, that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that this morning. In all the free time that we both have, we should go look at puppies.
Take her to the pet store.
No, that place makes me sad.
It makes me sad as well. Actually, I've never gone in, but the thought of it makes me sad.
Yeah, just puppies in glass boxes.
Yeah.
Kind of it does make me sad. I mean, it's a business.
It is what it is.
It is a business. And I'm grateful for the people who buy training from us, they get one, but from there, but I mean, I go in there, I'm just like, I guess they don't need saving because they're,
Yeah.
but man, that's expensive too. I mean, they charge some money for those puppies. We're talking like $5,500 for a puppy.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy money.
it's insane. It's insane.
That is crazy money. I'd want a gold-plated leash and collar for that amount of money.
Hell, better go get me a beer out of the fridge.
Jeez.
That amount of money.
Yeah. Whoa. I didn't realize they were charging those prices.
No, it's great. It's insane.
Yeah.
There's another pet store here in town that's a little cheaper. I think probably like $500 or $1,000. Still expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah, still expensive. But I do remember there was one time I went in there. I was giving them some like brochures to give to people or whatnot, and there was Malinois in there, and I was like, oh god,
Don't look at it.
I couldn't. I was thinking to myself, I was like,
I'm just thinking you walking
Dude,
in and
some
seeing that, I'd be
poor-
like, don't look. Don't look.
poor lady in an apartment, come in there and get attached to it and gets the dog, and just like,
And it's-
hopefully it has a great life somewhere. But
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully it has a great life
Yeah.
somewhere.
Malinois and apartments don't really go to. Well, I know you had her in an apartment, but she didn't start off in an apartment.
She did not. No, I just meant like, anyways.
But
But yeah, no, I can't wait to get a puppy. I'm excited.
yay. Not be long.
Anyways,
Anyways, let's do some questions.
let's do some questions, folks.
Okay, here we go. So this person wrote in and said, I have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, and I want them to be involved in training. Question 1, are they old enough? And would it change the training if they were involved in that?
What do you think?
I think they're old enough to be involved. Yeah, maybe on just some of like the easier ones to start with, of course. I wouldn't set them off straight away doing like the walking. Maybe the 8-year-old, but yeah, I think they're old enough to understand. Well, we always say, don't we? We make it as simple as possible. Ease and simplicity is one of our values. So yeah,
Yeah, I was actually looking something up. Can you repeat the question?
of course. I have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, and I want them to be involved in training. Are they old enough? And would it change the training if they were involved?
Yeah, I think they're old enough for like certain things, for sure. Yeah, I think they're old enough for certain things,
Yeah.
for sure. I would say big ones. I would say is just get them involved, but I'd also say just like have realistic expectations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they could walk the dog, make the dog sit, lay down, and stay, and stuff like that. They could call the dog to him, maybe even work on like some tricks and stuff like that. I wouldn't get anything like technical, like if you're using like a remote collar for like off leash
No.
training or anything. I wouldn't,
No.
let an 8-year-old or a 6-year-old do that. I always tell parents with kids like, hey, protect this thing, because we don't want the kids just grabbing it and pressing buttons while
Yeah.
the collar's on the dog and stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, overall, I would say generally, in terms of would it change the training, I mean, I think how you have to speak to an adult and how you have to speak to a kid
Yeah.
about dog training
Yeah.
is a little bit different just because, what they can understand. It's no different than training a 6-month-old puppy versus a 2-year dog, or, a 3-month-old puppy versus a 2-year-old dog or whatnot. It's like cognitively they're different, in terms of like their
Yep.
understanding and stuff like that, So
Yeah.
overall, yeah, I think kids should generally be involved in training. I think it should be, age appropriate, of course, nothing
Yeah.
too technical and stuff like that.
And it's good for them to learn some responsibility of having a dog.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
wouldn't leave them to do things with the dog on their own.
Yeah, I would want to be involved. for
Yeah,
sure.
there
I would
has.
be
I think
involved.
there has to be some parental, involvement at all times with that.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean,
But
I'd say if you're just
As a family, I think it's a great thing to do.
yeah, no, agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I have much more on that.
No, I don't. Yeah, get them in. Start training with us, and we'll have them involved. Junior handlers.
Okay, before question 2, we're going to do our review of the week.
Oh,
This is
okay.
from Marina Newsom, 5 stars. She said, we had a great experience with Wonder Dog training and games. Gordon was an amazing trainer for our Golden Retriever puppy, Sadie. He was patient, knowledgeable, and made training fun and easy to understand. We saw such a big improvement in our puppy's behavior and confidence. We would absolutely recommend Wonder Dog training and games to anyone looking for a great dog trainer. So, and she attached a cute picture too. So, anyways, thank you guys. We appreciate the review. And yeah, so glad it went well for you guys. Yeah, that's awesome. Sadie was super cute too. I love her. We signed her up when she was a baby, helped raise her up over the first few months of life and stuff like that, or first few months of the life that they had with her and stuff like that. So, another one real quick. EL 5-star says, Gordon and Jesse were amazing to work with. Our pups improved so much with their help. 10 out of 10 recommend. So thank you guys, you two. Yeah. Anyways, those are just a couple reviews. We've got plenty more new reviews, but those are a couple I cherry picked.
Nice.
Anyways, question 2.
Question 2. My girlfriend and I are moving in together. We both have a dog. One dog can be a little leash reactive. So what would be the best way to introduce them to each other?
Well, I actually saw this one come in on email, and the email I wrote back to him was I would probably start with like just walking the dogs together, like take them on a walk together and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't know if all the advice we gave in the cat episode is really bad advice. Like, start slow. Introduce them to each other over time. Let them sniff stuff before they meet. Things like that. I'd say, like, overall, I think those are generally good principles and stuff like that. I'd introduce them out of the house on a neutral ground. I'd probably start by, like, walking them together. Like, girlfriend walks ahead, you're walking behind, swap spots. Now you're walking side by side. We got the dog side by side, things like that. Get some energy out. And then if, you want to let them play, take them to a fenced area, an unfenced area that's not busy, not going to be crowded with a bunch of other dogs and people and stuff like that, and let them, run around and romp around and stuff. And then I take them back home and make them start on like places or something like that, and then kind of let them go from there. But I generally say start with like walking and stuff like that. That's a good way to that's one of my preferred ways to start, by getting dogs near each other, around each other, things like that, without them having problems.
I would say as well, if you're in a long-term relationship, I don't know how long these have been in a relationship, but you have to walk your dogs regularly, so you could make it an activity just in case you ever decide you're going to move in together or get married. Start walking them together.
Yeah, earlier, before you're ready to actually
before
move
you
in and
actually
stuff
go,
like that.
we're going to move in now. Oops, we've got 2 dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that too. I think that's good advice.
Group activity.
Yeah, take them to the park, go hang out.
Yeah, go hang
sit on a
out
bench
together. Yeah.
Yeah, just get them, used to each other and stuff
Go
like
to the
that.
bar.
Yeah.
Sit outside. Let them lay down underneath the table. Okay, here we go. This is a fun one because people ask about this regularly. I try to walk my 2 dogs together and they cross over each other all the time. Their leashes get tangled. They're like tripping me up. So I saw a leash where it can like swivel and rotate to stop the tangling. Would you suggest getting this? Have you seen that leash?
I have seen them.
Yeah.
Of course. Probably not. No, I'm probably not going to do that. I mean, I don't know. I just changed my opinion on retractable leashes within the last year and a half. So I don't know. Maybe. But probably not.
Me personally, I used to walk 2 dogs.
Right.
And I would have them on separate leashes and just have 2 leashes. My worry with that is you don't have real control over either dog, do you?
No. And if they're both attached to the same thing and they decide to pull, like if one is right next to you and the other one pulls, you might have like maybe like a bit more of like a base to stand on or something. But if they're both attached to the same thing and then they start pulling towards something, you might be going down. So I'd say just like safety wise, I'd probably want to have them both on like separate leashes and stuff.
Yeah, that was my thought because it's like one leash that's on this like rotating thing. And then 2 leashes going off, isn't it? So.
And it's a retractable.
Oh, is it really as well?
The one I've seen online, yeah.
Oh,
it spins
okay.
and stuff like that, so they don't get tangled. But I think it's a retractable, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. My thoughts were just like...
You know what you should do? Get that and harnesses. Do them at the same time. That's a joke.
I was looking at you then going, are you crazy?
Yeah. No, we were saying that because we
had
a
hate
thing about
long
retractables and
and
harnesses at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be just another sport, wouldn't it, on a thing that rotates? Jeez.
Yeah, it'd be something.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
So, yeah, we say no. Have separate leashes.
Yeah, normally if I'm training like 2 dogs in the same family, I mean, it kind of depends on what the person wants. I'll train like 1 dog to walk on one side, 1 dog to walk on the other side. So you're, 2 hands, 2 dogs. Sometimes people both want both dogs to walk on the same side, so we'll do 2 leashes, 2 leashes, and walk them on the same side. If one dog's a little bit worse about like pulling or whatever, I'll put that one on like a little bit of a shorter leash, and I'll give the better one like a little bit more leash, so that way if I'm tugging the one that's giving a tug on the leash to the one that's kind of worse, I'm not tugging the second one too, who was walking pretty good. Or 2 people, 2 dogs. If you're coming out to our games, we normally say 2 people, 2 dogs.
Yeah, for safety reasons there. But I used to walk Mabel on the outside and Lenny on the inside because Mabel would walk a straight line. And she kept him in check. So
That's funny. That was walking Mabel and Lenny at the same time? Okay. This is strictly just curiosity, not making a joke. Was this like, were you in your scooter at the time, or were you on your
a
feet?
scooter.
Okay, so you were walking them both whenever they were like both next to you
both next
on the
to me on
wheelchair.
the, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like walking 1 dog in a wheelchair is probably already tough enough. I could only imagine doing 2.
But Mabel was so good
Yeah.
at walking that I really only had to concentrate on Lenny, and it was after doing training with you
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
because there was no way I think I did. And Mabel just used to look at him like really strange, just to like, why are you freaking out? We're out walking, for goodness sake. But yeah. So you just not, whoever's your best walker, I would suggest have them on the outside.
Okay.
That's our questions.
So I told AI to give us a good dog joke for the podcast. And it gave us 2 bad ones. And then I like 2 of them that are like, that's so dumb, I'm not going to say it. But I'm going to say it because they're so bad. And then what I thought was actually funny. Here we go. It says, why did the dog cross the road? Because he forgot his recall the exact second he hit the pavement, saw a squirrel on the other side, and decided your training commands were merely polite suggestions. That's not that funny.
It is quite funny because it's a case of.
And it says in a
Ask for
quick one-liner
permission.
if you need to hit him fast on the mic. My dog is a genius. I told him to sit, and he looked at me like, we both know I can do it, so let's just agree I'm a good boy and move on to the cheese. Okay, maybe they're not as bad jokes as I thought they were.
I don't think that's bad. I think that's quite clever.
Then I said, give me an actually funny joke, and it said,
Okay.
this one's a little bit longer, but it is funny.
Okay.
It says, a man walks into a bar with his golden retriever and tells the bartender, hey, this is a talking dog. If he answers your questions, can we get free drinks? The bartender laughs and says, sure, pal. If the dog talks, you drink free. The man turned to the dog and asked, what's the texture of sandpaper? The dog barks, rough. The bartender rolls his eyes, but the man pushes on. What goes on the top of a house? The dog barks, roof. The bartender sighs, all right, buddy, joke's over. Get out before I throw you out. The man says, wait, just one more. Who's the greatest player of all time? The dog looks around and barks, Ruth. The bartender, I guess Babe Ruth. The bartender loses his temper, grabs the guy by the collar, kicks both the man and the dog straight out the front door onto the sidewalk. The man and the dog are sitting on the curb, brushing themselves off. The dog turns to the man, looks completely bewildered, and says, should I have said Hank Aaron? Which I guess is also a baseball player. But I thought that was funny because Ruth, that was
from
funny.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought that was funny. Whatever.
Crazy.
So if you laughed, that got you though. Hit the subscribe button for us. Hit the subscribe button.
I thought the first 2 were funnier than that one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
The last one made me laugh because I was like, that's a fun play on words. What's the texture of sandpaper? Rough.
Rough.
What goes on top of a house? Roof.
Can you do it as a doggy impression, though, please?
Roof.
There you go. There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
There we go. Funny.
Moving on.
Moving on. We're waiting to do trivia, aren't we?
Yeah. Hit me.
Okay, so we're having some crazy temperatures in the USA. In fact, Britain's having crazy temperatures. They're having a heat wave already.
Wow.
I know. So, just to let you know some knowledge here, when you're thinking of walking your dogs and you're going on concrete or blacktop, why are you smiling at me?
I'm just thinking about our international fans.
Okay, internationals, listen to this, okay? You without your aircon. Britain don't have aircon. Okay,
Air conditioning for
air
those in the
conditioning.
South.
Yeah, okay. So,
Real quick, actually, there was a guy, I think I was who I was meeting with yesterday, and he was like, I had to tune my ears when she was talking. I guess because the accent or something like that. And I was like, and then, what's that comedian? He's a British comedian. He's pretty funny. He tells like very quick, witty jokes. You know who it is. He's pretty famous. Hosts a lot of stuff in Britain.
Michael McIntyre?
No,
No.
not him. Anyways, he goes. He was doing something on some comedy show or whatnot, and this guy was like, "Oh, I can't understand you because of the accent." And he's like, "It's not an accent; it's the words pronounced properly." It's like that's pretty funny.
That's what. Yeah, even though I don't pronounce things correctly. But anyway,
All right, hit
so,
us.
okay, if you're walking your dogs,
If you're walking your dogs,
listen to this. If the temperature outside is 85, and we're not taking into humidity or whatever, but 85, the concrete is going to be 105 degrees. The blacktop can get up to 130 degrees, okay? At 90, it's 125 for concrete, 140 for blacktop, and at 95, it zooms up to 140 on the concrete and 155 on the blacktop.
yeah, it's a lot.
Your doggy's paws can get burnt. So what you need to do is, if you're concerned about it, go outside, turn your hand over, don't use your palm, turn hand over, touch the floor, and if you can't hold it there for, I think it's about 10 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds, if it's too hot, it's too hot for your dog's paws. So
Yeah.
that's your
Yeah, that's our tip
that's our tip
for keeping your dog safe in the
yeah.
summertime.
We've got so many more other tips on, and we might just keep throwing them in so you know for when
Do
it gets.
you want to go over more, or is that it?
I think, well, maybe what you can do, walk on grass.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one for protecting feet. You can get some like wax or balm stuff that you can rub on their paws as well as a coating to protect them.
I've never heard anybody doing that.
But nobody does that.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Look, here's the deal. If you want to walk your dog and it's hot outside, go early in the morning, go late at night,
Mm-hmm.
go walking in the shade, go hiking on a trail, something like that, where
Yeah.
it's your dog's feet aren't going to get burned. Don't walk them on the asphalt. Don't walk them on the concrete if it's super hot. If you can't keep your hand on the ground 8 to 10 seconds, don't
Yeah.
take them on a walk.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
And if you're going on quite a longish or a decent amount of time out in walks, find shade, let them have a break. If you see panting and things like that, just give them a few minutes and then carry on.
Yep. Just make sure they got access
Take some
to
water with
Yep.
you as well. That's always
Yep.
a good one. But yeah, if we come up with more things, we will keep you posted. But that's an important one because the weather's really changing at the moment.
It is. Yep. So keep those dogs safe,
Mm-hmm.
cool, etc. And yeah,
Because really, if it's too hot for you, it's too hot for them.
not necessarily, but for the feet, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Trivia answer. Here we go. Question was, according to canine psychologists and researchers, the average companion dog has the mental capacity, language comprehension, and problem-solving skills of a human child of what age? A, 6-month-old. B, 2 years old. C, 5 years old. D, 7 years old. 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, 7 years.
It's not 6 months or 2 years. I'm juggling between the 5 and the 7.
What do you think it is?
I think it's going to be.
Come on.
I'm going to go 7.
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is it?
6 months, 2 years, or 5 years?
Well, I'm going to go 5.
No.
No way.
What else could it be?
2.
Yeah. That's what it says, at least. It says the answer, B, 2 years old, the riff. Think about the next time you're frustrated with your pup. The smartest breeds, like Border Collies or Poodles, or Malinois, can understand up to 200...
Old Sullies.
Sure. Can understand up to 250 words and basic math, putting them closer to 2.5-year-old. You're essentially living with a perpetual toddler who has sharp teeth, a fur coat, and can run 30 miles an hour. Adjust your training expectations accordingly. It's kind of a fun question.
It is a fun question, but I think they've got more logic than a 2-year-old.
Maybe.
That's just my opinion, though.
This is just internet trivia. So
Yeah, that's just
Could be
just
wrong.
my thoughts. I thought they'd got more.
Could be completely wrong. So anyways, that's it, folks. That's the answer we got. So, all right. Well, got anything else?
Well, just thinking of Sun, I did have like this world news.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so and this is from the UK, that there's been a petition in the UK about dogs being allowed on a beach, and they're saying that they should be allowed on from 5 p.m. in the evening to 8 a.m. in the morning. And there's lots of questions about should they be on leash, off leash, what about pottying, blah, blah, blah. So apparently California and Florida are very good about letting dogs on beaches. So really, what do you think? Should dogs be allowed on beaches?
I don't know. I don't know if I have an opinion. I would assume that they should be allowed on the beach.
I would thought, yeah, if you're going to vacation at the beach, then I would have thought take them.
Yeah. I mean, I would too. So
But just be responsible.
yeah,
But
pretty
just
easy.
be responsible. It's only the same as taking children on the beach, really.
Yeah. If your kid poops on the beach, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Or put enough sand over it where somebody's not going to step on it.
No. Do not listen to that. Pick it up and take it to a trash can.
There is this really funny video of this dog like pooping in the ocean and like it's standing, like at the edge of the water and, and the waves keep hitting it whenever
It keeps ebbing
whenever
and
it's trying,
flowing.
when it's trying to poop. So the dog just keeps getting knocked off its feet while it's pooping.
Oh, you mean the dog?
Yeah, the
I
dog.
thought you meant there was poop. Just keep
No,
going
no, no,
backwards
no,
and
no.
forwards.
No, it was a dog. I thought it was funny. Anyways. Well, cool. Well, guys, thank you so much. If you made it this far, we just ask that you subscribe to the show. If you need dog training and you're in Memphis or Austin, Texas, go to wonderdogtraining.com. We can help you out there. Yeah, and we'd love to help you out and get you a free transformation session. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. Folks, remember, you can get your dog trained. That can bring you some peace, but the only way to true peace, to walk daily with the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. So we'll see you in the next podcast. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.